Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to America's most beloved Firehouse morning show. A cup of Joe and some Fuego.
Oh my God!
And yes, oh my God, welcome back to another episode of A Cup of Joe and some Fuego. Good Wednesday morning. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks to all the brothers and sisters who worked on Thanksgiving, because that's what we do. We're there 365, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, even on holidays, even on Christmas, even on Thanksgiving. I did not receive any. Do you guys still want to do this or what? I mean, come on. I need pictures sent to KUBESPODCAST at Gmail. Is that so hard? Take a picture on your phone of your Thanksgiving dinner. You should have. Take a picture of your kitchen tables, your rigs. I don't understand. If you want this to still go, I need you to help me. Help me help you. Send the stuff to KUBESPODCAST at gmail.com. Okay, where are we going first? Well, we will be filming tomorrow another episode of History with Hashagen for the Salty Wire. $9.95 a month. Go to www.saltydogapparel.com. Get all the history. Get the app. The Firewire, and everything involved with that. $9.95 a month. www.saltydogapparel.com. Okay. But first of all, it says, hey, Kubes, I could bore you with more fire truck pictures, but I'll throw you something different. The date is August 18th, 2008. The lieutenant pictured with me and engine 343 is Patty Concannon. Know him? He contacted me in 2007 about bringing this cross out of the North Tower to Shanksville with the fourth plane on 9/11/01. It was a fundraiser for the family transport. They came, processed, played the pipes, etc. Very nice and meaningful day for us. Maybe you should recognize some of the brothers. We decided collectively it was like the meeting of the world's largest fire department and one of the smallest. Terry Schaffer, retired fire chief, Shanksville Fire Department. So let's take a look at some of those pictures from Shanksville. Good turnout, looks like, man. New York City Fire Department. Looks like the fire riders were there. What else we got there? There's a rig. I'm assuming that is Terry Schaffer, retired fire chief. Then we have the actual cross taken out of the North Tower with the bagpipers. Great job. That's what the brothers do, man. They don't forget. Oh, there's the FDNY brothers. Must have been a great day. And there he is again. Awesome day, awesome day, awesome day. Piper's coming right down Broadway there. Excellent. All right, we got Bill Kiviat often sends stuff in. It says 288 looking good on 11/29/24. Of course, you know I'm going to put this up when somebody sends in my boys from 288. They must have had a job over by a 129 truck. That's 129 truck, so Bill sent them over. There's the brothers in 288. There's the newly appointed captain of 288, Ralphie Longo. Looks like John McCoy. I can't make out the other guys. Probably don't know him. Well, I think I know him by face, but I'm out there a long time, bro. And there they are again, man. Brothers in 288 doing it. There they go. Is that Ralphie Longo? No, that's not Ralphie Longo. It's another guy with a great mustache like Ralphie. But anyway, congratulations, Ralphie. He got the spot in 288 as the captain. He was a firefighter there. He was my young guy. Then he was a lieutenant when I left, and now he got it as captain. That's sort of unheard of in the FDNY, having those three spots in one company. They don't do that too often. All right, next it says, hey, Kubes, here's my boy Hank. Hank here attaches a photo I'd like to submit. Excellent Cup of Joe show. Let me pull the photo up so you can look at that. Oh, these are some old timers, man. The photo shows the firefighting Donatello family of the Newark Fire Department. From left to right are Rocco Jr. Rocco Jr., Joey, and Rocco Sr. Of course, there has to be a Rocco Sr. Sr. was appointed in 1950, retired in 84, giving 34 years of service. He spent 27 years of that in the 3rd Battalion. Amazingly, both sons were appointed the same day in 1978, retired the same day in 2010, serving 32 years each. That is a cool story. Both brothers getting on the same day and retiring the same day. The family gave nearly a century of service to the Newark Fire Department. While Senior spent time in both engine and truck companies, Junior was a true truckie, and Joey was an ardent hose jockey. In the latter part of their careers, the sons joined their dad in the 3rd Battalion, all working the very same tour. I took this photo in 1982 with a 3-bagger on Bloomfield Avenue in North Newark. Rocco Jr. Rocky asked me to take the pic because they wanted to frame it and give it to their mother for Mother's Day. Man, you got to love the fire service, bro. Keep up the great work, Kubes. By the way, I love the show about Dr. Archer. It was an excellent story. Be safe. God bless. Hank. And he lives in New Zealand. I always say the guy that moved out of Newark, he lives somewhere else. He lives in New Zealand. And it's stories like this, bro. This is what this show is about, man. Making this community a little bit smaller and sharing these great, great stories. I absolutely love it. Okay, and here we got in Punta Gorda Airport Fire Department in the Dominican Republic, sent in by Steve Roth. Look at like the Tiki Huts. Tiki Hut Fire Department in Punta, wherever the hell it is, in the Dominican Republic. And another one. Look at that. Some place to work, huh, bro? All right, finally, we got an update from Tom Kendall across the pond in the UK. They were doing a memorial park. I did this a couple of months back on A Cup of Joe. They're doing a memorial park for 9/11. They're making a sitting area. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff. So we sent some update pics. Let me see if I can make them bigger. I don't know if that helps. He sent some update pictures of what it looks like as they're under construction. And they're doing a fantastic job. And I believe that's him right there, that young lad. There's Tom Kendall. And I don't know who that salty guy is, but there's another guy working on that project in the UK. We should do a show from the UK one day. See if I can get Louis to do it. A little sitting area out there. What a great job. Right outside the Firehouse, I believe it is. We thank the brothers who keep the memories alive of the other brothers, bro. Because that's what we do. Let's get to the videos. All right, where we going first? I got to show this one again because I love this guy. We're having him on the show sometime in January. This is the Houston guy. I can't get enough of this video. This guy is a hard-charging MFer. This should be a great show because there's a lot of guys out there saying, what the hell is this guy doing, man? Blah, blah. But for me, he's a hard-charger getting the door. I can watch that every single time, man. That's good stuff. All right. Where did I put my videos? Hold the phone. Here we go. This one's on 11/29/2024. Early arrival of a second alarm fire in Woburn, Massachusetts. Video and fireground audio. And they strike the box. Listen to that. They strike the box.
Fire 1, Winstead Ave. Report of house fire 1, Winstead Ave. Attention Woburn Fire Department. Fire alarm going to be striking box for the address of 1 Winstead Ave for the reports of a house fire. Responding with SH6, Engine 5, Engine 2, Tower 1, Car 3, and Rescue 2. This fire alarm striking box for the address of 1 Winstead Ave off Maple Street. Responding with Tower 1, SH6.
Running engine to the fire, as well as Winchester is written.
Fire alarm has that. Fire alarm is going to be striking a second alarm for 1 Winstead Ave. I will contact Reading, Winchester right now. 2214.
Florida, we're ready. Florida. Water's coming your way. Light it off. The truck company is opening up. Still a heavy water fire in the first and second floor of the Alpha side of the building. All companies are going to be working. Received, open it up. First, second floor, heavy fire, Alpha side.
Wow, that was nice and toasty. I'm going to start rating these fires on 1 to 5 toasty marshmallows. So I'm going to say that's a 4 toasty marshmallow, bro, because that one was going pretty well. I'm going to rate that a number 4 on the toasty marshmallow scale. All right, so where are we going next? Kev. Hey, Kev. I'm a huge fan of the show. I was looking at some FDNY videos today and came across this video by the Majestrian. I love that guy. Of the members drafting and using the deck gun. Just thought it was interesting. I respect you guys so freaking much. Thank you for strengthening my desire to be a firefighter and providing even greater motivation to get into this career. I appreciate you all, Lou and Gons. Also, producer Pete, because I've been listening a lot to the older episodes lately. God bless Jackson K. Jackson, keep get it, man. Go after your dream. Be a firefighter. It is the greatest job in the whole wide world. And here it is, the Majestrium, looking at, we don't do this too often, but they were doing it out of the river and pumping into a satellite. And it's pretty interesting. He's right.
satellite with the line, and there you have it. Very elaborate. Labor-intensive work for these members.
Yes, we have somebody coming up now. We haven't forgotten about you.
Good stuff there by the Majestrian. We're going to get him and Skylar on the show. I keep saying that, but we got to. All right, this last video, BHFD structure fire on 11/21/24, Bedford Heights, sent in by Nick Balco. It was off his site, Nick Balco. My impression of this video, this officer does a great job. He has a young lady. She looks like a newbie, and great patience, great leadership. I don't even know if he was a captain or a lieutenant, but he does a really great job, man. I got my hats off to this guy right here.
It's right across the street from the station. It's going to be working fire.
Copy, but contact maybe.
We got fire in the basement, Just. Interior to command, we have fire in the basement. Yeah.
Copy, fire in the basement. Stay by the front door.
Come here, Just. Get the line around here, come on. Right there, Just. All right, pull up. Interior to command, we're going to head down the basement, check that out. I want to get that second line up to the attic. It looked like it was chugging up pretty good there. All right, Just. Hold on, Just, hold on. Come here, Just. Come here. Come here. See him? Yeah.
Great job, officer. Great job from BHFD. Well, that does it for another cup of Joe and Fuego, bro. I don't know what I got to do. Go over there and hit you guys in the head to ask you to send the pictures. I'm not begging anymore. I'm just going to stop doing the show. Send the stuff in. It doesn't take long. KUBESPODCAST@gmail.com. Do me one more favor. Send the link to 5 other firefighters and tell them to send the link to 5 other firefighters. That won't take long. Let them click on the show. Check it. We got to grow this community. For crying out loud, grow the community. Also, I need questions for possibly the greatest firefighting mind of our generation, Vincent Dunn. We're having him on the show. I've got a handful of questions. I can't believe guys aren't sending any more in. Send in the questions to KUBESPODCAST@gmail.com. Send in your pictures. Like, subscribe, please share with the brothers, and let's get this out. And one last thing, Paul Hershagen came out with a new book. It's called Rescue Squad. He sent me a copy. You can probably get it on Amazon. Paul Hershagen, The Origins of Rescue Company 1 from the first 10 years, 15 to 1925. Go pick it up. It's great stuff. Remember to send your stuff in. I don't want to keep harping and sounding like I'm nagging you, but send the shit in. All right, guys. Until then, you know what I like to say. I love the smell of a cockloft burning in the morning. Be safe. God bless. I love you guys.